Okay, you all, lunch and learn in some areas of the world. Lunch and learn. You all come in, hit the like and hit the share button. So I wanted to do, oh well, not wanted to. I'm doing this quick live stream to remind you all that you can get into these cryptos that are linked by commodities, that are linked to real world commodities for as little as 50% off, as little as $500. So I wanted to remind you all this is what you'll get. This expires at midnight, right? So this offer expires at midnight. This is almost 50% off every micro license. So what a micro node means is you will not be getting the same daily passive payout at its highest amount, but you will get a portion of that, but you will get it perpetually. That sounds good, doesn't it? Perpetual passive income. Now, I know. A lot of people make money in the seat. I'm sitting down now. A lot of people make money on their feet, but I make money in my sleep passively or on a beach. I want you to be a part of that too. So this expires at midnight, and that is Mountain Standard Time, midnight. So you get 9 different asset-backed crypto projects. You are getting 9 asset-backed crypto projects. Those 9 include Drip. Drip is a water-based backed cryptocurrency that's providing clean water, drinkable water to areas that like Mississippi or Flint, Michigan that did not have the water crisis, or other third world countries. XPLR, that is the satellite technology that find these cryptocurrencies in a very efficient way in the earth realm, right? Scans the earth realm, is leased out in space, it uses Google space to find these commodities, to find God's wealth. XPLR, no, I did not say XRP, but they sound very similar and both are very powerful. Now you have aluminum. Aluminum is backed by bauxite, over 10,000 acres of land with the aluminum project. And Grow is high yielding agriculture, people, that's backed by soybeans, cocoa beans, right? Cocoa plants, cacao, rice, and plant-based healing and medication, right? God give us the herbs for the healing of the nations. So you have hemp and weed there with Grow, uh, agriculture, high yielding agriculture. So you get 2 Grow, 2 XPLR, 2 Drip. Aluminum, again, that's bauxite that's found within the earth realm. Is again, natural gas. People, natural gas have so many use cases. And black gold. These are the twin towers. Black gold, also known as Texas tea, better known as crude oil. Right? We cannot do anything really in our society in this environment, especially without black gold, because black gold, crude oil, is used to make fertilizer so we can grow crops so that we can eat. And on top of that, fertilizer, even plastic bags. So many use cases for all of these commodities. Last but not least, you have beverage. Now you can get this $500 micro mix. Again, this ends at midnight tonight, Mountain Standard Time. So you need to text me 331-444-5556 to get in, right? This 50% off discount, almost 50%, goes away in a couple of hours. The beverage industry is, again, backed by beverages, tea, coffee, um, water, and even rainwater, energy drinks, and yes, wine and spirit. You don't have to drink it, right? Or carbonated beer, you don't have to drink it, but there are millions of people that do. I'm pretty sure, I'm pretty sure that the owner of Kibbles and Bits does not eat the dog food. So you do not have to drink wine. I do. I drink my red wine, a lot of antioxidants. You don't have to drink beer. You don't have to be a beer lover. You can drink water, but you can earn passive crypto income, right? And so this is what it will look like. Once you become a member, you'll have a website like this. The better buy is the 18X for $500, but you do have a discount for the 5X for $250. So you want to make sure that you get in, you become a member. Once you become a member, you get a website like this and you get a discounted prices on the digital mining project. So let me show you why it's important, right? Let me tell you why this is very important. Now, Vladimir Putin has already told his people in Russia, listen, you all need to start buying silver and gold, right? He's already told his people in Russia that they need to start buying silver and gold. Now, what has America been doing? What has America been telling its citizens, right? Nothing. Okay. Uh, all right. America has been telling its citizens nothing. In fact, America is actually giving its citizens a credit score. I think my camera angle has switched out on me. Let me see what's going on, you all. There we go. All right. So America is pretty much giving its citizens a credit score, right? That's what America is doing now. It's mm, I guess the word strange to me that America would give its citizens a credit score when America cannot pay its debt. When America is in debt, who's going to hold America accountable? Who's going to give America their credit score? Well, I do hope you all understand that let me adjust this again. Okay, I think my camera switched that on. But that debt ceiling that they just raised, United States government just agreed upon. And I actually had someone to tell me at one point that, United States did away with the gold currency, right? That means they can just have unlimited print of money. And obviously that person does not know that that means that the burden to pay back that debt is now on the United States citizens, right? Everyday working people, you and I, the burden to pay off that debt ceiling rise and that debt is now our burden. So what does that mean? Well, it means more taxation, especially when they bring the Fed coin in. They're going to be able to trace every transaction that you make, every transaction that you make. As Bobby Brown used to say, every little step I make, they're going to be able to trace it. In fact, the technology is going to be launched in July. Not the CBDC, not the central bank's digital coin or currency, but the technology that's going to push and provide faster transactions through your banking system is going to start in July, people. And so now you're going to be taxed on every transaction. No more paying people with cash so they don't report it on their taxes. That's over with, right? No more giving your contractor cash so they don't have to tax that it's cash taxable income. The government will truly be right now the all seeing eye. It would truly be the all seeing eye that you see on your cash dollar bills. And so Putin told his citizens, he said, look, you all need to start buying, right, silver and gold. The question you should have is, why isn't your government telling you the same thing? Why isn't your government telling you that when cash go away, when cash is limited, when that physical dollar, you need to stack up on your silver and gold, because the government never intended for you to have a financial education. Now, that does not mean you should not have one, but it's never their intention to give you a financial education. They want you to think that cash is simultaneously the same thing, or it is the same as money, and it is not, right? So Putin's war on Ukraine, people, this was an article released on Love Day, February 14th of this year, has citizens, Russians, scrambling to buy gold and stash their savings, fueling a five-fold surge in demand. So this demand in gold, people, is all about supply and demand. The shortages is going to drive the prices up. This financial system reset It's going to push the prices up on real money, which is silver and gold. Silver has two purposes: it's both money and it's used industrially. It's used in electronics, right? It's used in electronic vehicles. It's used in Tesla. It's used in our cell phone batteries. It's used in calculators. It's used in 5G, Wi-Fi technology. Copper, those precious metals, silver and copper are the most, well, really silver, but copper is really undervalued, right? Copper in our HVAC systems, things that use in the industry and can be exchanged in the marketplace for groceries and gas, because they are all in a commodity class, asset class. So when the cash dollars become short in supply, right? Russians are saving their money in gold. The question is American citizens doing the same? A demand for gold bars in Russia increased nearly five-fold or five times since last year alone. And Russia has switched the gold by restricting sales of gold and yellow metal and strapping copper as well. So Putin is telling his people to buy silver and gold to get out the United States dollar. This is another update on that. April the 29th. It's amazing to me how other citizens everywhere in the world, except the United States, are educated about what real money is. You know, that's why Indians keep 24 karat gold in the family. In India and Indians, they know what real wealth is. Everyone except the United States citizens. Well, I would say some of the United States citizens. Um, and so now this is an update article. This article is coming from April, and he's discussing pegging the ruble to gold. The idea of pegging the ruble to gold and other goods means commodities. And if they make that move approval, it is directly linked to Russia's currency to billion people, making it very more valuable. So as Russia and China make these chess moves to make their digital currency, the digital one, their central bank's digital currency, backed by real commodities, you should be asking, right? Is the United States doing the same? Do we have gold at Fortnite, or have the United States been broke a long time and there's no gold at Fortnite? It's just a dog and pony show. They just have people protecting it to give people the illusion that is gold there. How rich is the United States in gold? That's the question that you all should be asking. United States is not an exporting country. It depends on the imports, particularly of China and Africa and other countries, right? Now, with that being said, again, you could get that bundle, if that's your choice, at $500. Some people are shifting their 401ks, other savings, you know, bigger amounts than $500, and rightfully so. They want to protect themselves with this financial system reset, and they are moving cash into commodities. I'm going to show you my portfolio again. Daryl Curry on Facebook says very interesting, very interesting. Um, this is just a snapshot. And again, these numbers always vary, they always change, right? But growth from yesterday to today, and of the crypto backed by commodities. Thank you, Daryl. Yes, Shalandria, Stacks use some access, and definitely get in the early time right now of these cryptocurrencies that are in the same asset class, speaking of assets, as Bitcoin and Ethereum. Another thing, you all go to millimoves.com if you want to get an analysis on your paycheck to see if you're losing money from the hard work that you're doing, right? I want to get you away from always just changing your time for money, because your time is more valuable, right? And get you into passive income. This is my portfolio. The total daily mining means that the digital software that I purchased is doing the mining. Now, I want you to understand as well that mining is a very expensive activity where you're mining gold or silver or commodities like black gold, or even aluminum or copper or diamonds or pearls, right? It's a very expensive activity, and most people cannot mine because they don't have the products. In fact, when people first got into Bitcoin mining years ago, the electrical bill was so high, it was so expensive. And at the time, Bitcoin, if you were pricing it in dollars and not the value of it, was giving a little return on that because Bitcoin was, under a dollar. But they knew the value of Bitcoin. They knew the value of Bitcoin, so they mined it, and they paid high, expensive electrical bills to do so because they was accumulating Bitcoin tokens. Now, Bitcoin, when it hit its all-time high of 70,000 and now approximately at 26,000, those persons that were accumulating, stacking crypto when it was under a dollar are multi-millionaires, but they opted out to pay or to invest rather and that high electrical bill, also known as mining in the digital world, where people, you don't have to have a high electrical bill right now to mine these cryptocurrencies that fall under the same category as Bitcoin, which is commodities. You can mine right from your cell phone. Download the app, get that mining done. This is a snapshot from my portfolio from yesterday. 20,080.70 to 21,025 as of 11:03, and this is Eastern Standard Time today, right? I didn't have to do anything but make a one-time purchase in digital software mining. And this is passive income. I have total control to liquidate. It means to cash out. I have the black gold, the crude oil, because I know that is a global commodity. Thank you, Daryl. Thank you. He said, wow, that's amazing. If you can see, like, my black gold increased by a couple of dollars from $6,981 to $7,000, right? Drip, this is the water-based, clean water, efficient water. Went from 2007.86 to 2009.80, all while I was sleeping overnight. Again, some people make money on their feet, or they sit in a cubicle or office chair and they make money in their seat. But I make money while I'm asleep, and if I decided to, while I'm at the beach. This is what you call cell phone money. This is what you call digital money. This is what you call Wi-Fi money. In fact, I want you all, whether you are watching this live on the replay, I want you to hashtag Wi-Fi money. And this is all by cryptocurrencies backed by real world commodities. Listen, people, if it's not backed up, if it's not a crypto that's backed up, it's probably made up, right? Meme coins are very risky. They are very risky. And usually only insiders become very profitable from meme coins. Only the insiders, right? So my DCM, this is a digital software technology that mines coins like Bitcoin, proof of work cryptos, right? Bitcoin, if you have that license, you'll get airdrop Bitcoin. So that one did do a dip. It went from 2,468 to 2,421. So that's a couple of dollars. I always like to get more when it's at the dip. And then my natural gas went from 1,980 to 1,891. But my overall portfolio mix increased, right? Because as Ecclesiastes 11 say, you should have at least 7 to 8 different forms of streams or investing that your money should be working in. It says, cast your bread upon the waters and it shall return to you many days after, or in sometimes days after, right? Shalandra said, I traded in a pair of joints for nodes. Wow, that's cool. And I think you love MJ. So wow, that's cool. And it's smart. It's very smart. What a great trade. I believe, and these are 10 years of getting you all passive crypto income. 10 years. 10 years minimum guaranteed, right? 10 years minimum guaranteed, people. And so, wow, what a great investment in yourself and your future, because people, we have to have a plan for our money. If you don't have a plan for your money will plan for you. You have to have a plan for your future, for your life, right? Tell me things like, what age do you want to retire from, right? At what age do you say, I'm not working anymore? I'm on track. For example, if you all don't know, I was public school teacher and a coach. And my 25 years, I started in that profession early, and then I transitioned to coaching about finances. But after this school term, 5 years to meet my maximum retirement benefits on a pension, and people, that will put me at the age of 50 of receiving pension, perpetual income from the work that I'm putting in at the public school system and coaching, right? So I'm like, I might as well finish the job. I might as well get those benefits. I work for it. And so, what's your retirement age? What way do you have to earn passive income, not just residual? Residual could be if you're renting out a building, apartment. Let's say you're renting out a condo, you're renting out a house or a multi-unit. That could be residual income, but you have to have a tenant. You have to have a person who's able to pay you every month. And there may be other issues as the maintenance of that property that you have to upkeep, right? The maintenance of their property is something, is the plumbing issue, a HVAC issue, electrical issues, right? It's ongoing maintenance. Now, I'm not saying you have to do the hands-on work, but you have to hire somebody that does. What if you get into this digital real estate, and we do offer blocks, which is commercial real estate, where you don't have to have renters, you don't have to have renovations, you don't have to deal with renovations, rehab, right? And you get, not only you get royalty income, no renters, no rehab, no renovations, but you still in the real estate world, in the real estate business, and you're getting passive crypto, right? And you're getting royalties. Daryl says, I'm 55 now and I would give myself 5 years. So when you say give yourself 5 years, are you just saying, oh, in 5 years at 60, I'll be tired, so I'm just going to quit? Or at 60, I can get my full payout for my retirement that I put in from my work? Because unfortunately, most people wait till they're 62, between 62 and 65, just to retire so they can afford health care and get Medicaid and Medicare and Social Security income, because their retirement income alone is not enough, right? And so that's why I'm also doing, within this, I'm teaching financial skills and financial literacy. So my passive income in 6 years, just imagine what my portfolio at 20,000 I'm looking like now, what it's going to look like 6 years from now, right? What it will look like 6 years from now when I'm 50 years old. And if my retirement money is not enough, I got passive money. hmm I'm not dependent on my pension or my 401k, or saying, well, I have to wait till I'm 62 or 65 so I get Medicare or Medicaid, because health services is expensive. You don't think health services is a business? Then get sick. You will see. You will see. Right? You will definitely see. Yeah, Wi-Fi money, Wi-Fi money. So people, you have to plant now, right? For your harvest in the future. Thank you so much, Last Chance. Um, you look like my former classmate. Hello, Queen. Hello. Thank you for tuning in. Also, I wanted to, again, Putin is telling his citizens to get gold and silver. I'm telling you, yes, tangible assets, but get these crypto that are backed by real world commodities. It's always been the world's wealth. Why, many United States citizens have not been taught this. right? Either by their family or parents, or they was definitely not taught this in school, right? But you have social media now. You have the ability to research at your fingertips. So not being taught by someone else is not an excuse. So United States in that 1971, people stop allowing the conversion of dollars to gold. That's why gold and silver is a big accumulation, and cryptocurrencies that's backed by commodities, right? It's going on right now because when this financial system reset happens, that's where the wealth transfer is going to be. It has to be. Right? It makes no sense to have 100% of government's money and have 0% of God's wealth in your possession, whether that's digitally or tangibly. Now, last thing I want to end with, again, that ends at midnight if you want to take advantage of that, saving nearly 50% of the bundle mix of the 18X. You do have to become a member. So send me text CC to 331-444-5556. Also, if you want to get wholesale silver that also has fine arts intertwined with it, then visit milliemoves.com. Also, if you need extra money out of your paycheck to see if you qualify, you can also find it at milliemoves.com and work with the experts to help you do a paycheck analysis to find more money from the money that you're already making. Most people at minimum that I've helped with that and referred to the experts at minimum have found $500 more out of their paycheck. This every pay period. That alone beats inflation, because inflation at 9 to 10% is about $600 a month, right? A married couple found our way up to $1,400 out of their paychecks. This is one of the silver tokens that I received in the mail yesterday. This is a cheetah, I think. Yeah. And so this is silver that has fine arts. People, fine arts. This is what the wealth and rich collect as well, has outperformed the S&P 500. You know, that's what Jay-Z talks about in his 444 album. Buying fine art and land, right? And giving it to his children, passing on generational wealth. Now, whether you listen to the music or not, the moves and the message in that song and other rappers is all biblical. You listen to 444, Jay-Z is talking about passing generational wealth, right? Especially the story of OJ. So whether you like the song or not, or the rapper or not, um, he's doing biblical things, unlike some other people that just quote biblical scriptures, but they don't take biblical actions. All right, so the last thing I want to talk about is I did a video last night on Elon Musk and his new brain chips and artificial intelligence. I talked about Nikola Tesla and the fight with Nikola Tesla and Thomas Edison. I was stumbling, trying to find that name last night, so I just want to elaborate on that for about 2 minutes. So Thomas Edison was an advocate for direct current. That's called DC current, right? DC. Now, DC current is more expensive and is inefficient, right? Because part of the energy is derived or is in the form of heat. So Nikola Tesla, on the other hand, was in favor of alternating, that's called AC, alternating current. And so the war began. Tesla proved that Thomas Edison, direct current. I know you learn about Thomas Edison in school and not Nikola Tesla. That's by design. But he proved that Edison's direct current was more expensive, which means this is why we have light bills that we pay, right? DC current, right? It was more expensive and inefficient, and more energy was lost along the way. So Tesla wanted alternating current. He wanted alternating current, but Thomas Edison joined forces with J.P. Morgan. Thus, we have the banks now. This is generational wealth, people. J.P. Morgan, Henry Ford, they have been long gone. Rothschilds, Rockefeller. This is why the Bible says we're supposed to think 2 generations ahead when passing on generational wealth, right? A good man leaves an inheritance to his children's children's, not the children, the children's children, our children's children's. So our great grands, this is how deep our inheritance, and some people are leaving it to the great grands and great great grands. So your great grands, when they look at your portrait, they're gonna be like, man, grandmama, granddaddy, they passed on generational wealth. And people, these perpetual crypto licenses can position you to do just that. I don't like tell this story a lot, but I do tell it. Unfortunately, one of the young men that joined in January, these cryptos that are backed by commodities, he went to work one day and unexpectedly had a heart attack, and he transitioned to his next dimension, right? His wife contacted me and said, hey, I know he was in these these nodes, these crypto commodities. I don't really know much about it. I have his passwords and things, et cetera, et cetera. Did a Zoom with her. He bought perpetual. He didn't buy micro license. He bought the larger packages, the perpetuals. And in his passing, in his transition, right, of leaving this universe and leaving this earth realm, he left his wife and children behind, generational wealth. Now, that's powerful. He served his purpose. He performed the scriptures, not just quoted them, not just quoted the scriptures. He performed the scriptures, right? And so this is why people, you learn not for information, you learn to take action. So Thomas Edison joined with JP Morgan. And I'm saying it, and I tell that because people, we are supposed to be able to use the commodities in this earth realm for all of our energy, whether you have solar panels, your water, our great grands and grandparents lived off wells, right? Purified water that came right in the earth realm, and sun energy, solar energy, getting our foods from the sun and water provided from the heavens, right? Getting your vitamin D3, so many health benefits of eating fruits and vegetables and things that are grown within the earth realm, getting your vitamin D3. And this is why I'm walking now 2 or 3 miles a day versus going inside a gym, because I get the sun and I get the health from the sun as well. So understand that the Bible is a book about prosperity. Every rich and wealthy person in the Bible, and there were many, had commodities. So take action on those now. Text that number again on the screen, 331-4444 to get started, 5556. Also to get your silver and copper at wholesale price at a discounted price, and to increase your income that's coming in, paycheck, pay raise. Look and to work with some experts to see how much you qualify for there. Go to milliemoves.com, people. Thank you so much, Mr. Curry. Thank you for joining in. That's my 30 minutes of fame. You all have a great day. Queen out. Make sure you're subscribed to me on YouTube. And as always, whether you're on YouTube or watching me on Facebook, hit the like button, hit that thumbs up, and share this video. Queen out.